Hey everybody, Twain with Nutrena. Let's talk a little bit about horses and chickens, keeping them together. People have been doing that for thousands of years. They coexist very, very well. A couple of things to know. Your chickens will help keep ticks down. And ticks can really be an enemy of horses, and chickens eat them like they're going out of style. Guineas are pretty good at doing this too. And chickens and horses generally just kind of coexist. The other thing is, I bet you didn't know that your chickens can help prevent your horse from colicking. So one of the main ways horses colic is by eating grain off the ground. Your chickens learn really, really quick that when your horse is pulling grain out of the feeder, anything that hits the ground legally belongs to them. So your horse will never get a chance to eat that grain off the ground and get sand colic. So they help with that. Also, having chickens running around with your horses kind of desensitizes them to birds. So let's say you go out on a trail ride, your horse has never been around chickens, and a turkey or a pheasant blasts out of the briars and out of the woods right in front of you, your horse may freak out. If you've had them around chickens, they kind of get desensitized to the birds, and they don't do that. Couple of precautions. You really don't want to have your chickens in the feed room because they can and they will poop in the hay and poop in the feed, and that's not a good thing. I hear people try to blame illnesses on the chickens. A lot of times I think that's sort of grasping at straws. I've actually never ever heard of a documented case where the horse got sick from the chickens. I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but generally speaking, people have horses and chickens together without incident. The last thing is, you really want to keep the chickens out of your tack room, because if you have some expensive saddles, yes, that's where the chickens will want to roost, and more than likely that's where they'll end up pooping. So that's not a good thing either. But generally speaking, it's a great relationship, especially if you have a single horse that needs a companion. Having a group of chickens helps keep them company, and keeping the ticks down and helping with the sand colic and desensitizing to the birds. It's all a great situation.
There you have it, folks. We hope you've learned something new, and be sure to check out NutrenaPoultryFeed.com to find the feed that's right for your flock.